Namaste to all of you. I have received a question from Kiran. Guruji, at your lotus feet, pardon my ignorance and kindly guide me as time permits. Doing Annadanam in our local place versus doing it in places like Shirdi, Sri Sailam, etc. Is there a difference? Point number 2. If we serve cooked food, is that the only case considered as Narayana Seva, oblique Annadana? Is it okay to give fruits, biscuits, buying from outside? Is there a difference? First, let me talk about the second point, then I will come to the first point. What is Narayana Seva? What is Narayana Seva? Why do you call it Narayana Seva? You can call it Brahma Seva, you can call it Rudra Seva, you can call it Shiva Seva. Why Narayana Seva? First, what is Narayana Seva? The beauty of this life is, in our philosophy, somehow Narayana was considered as the Lord of sustenance. To sustain this life, you need food. So any seva done to sustain life, we have to eat food every day, is called Narayana Seva. One. Second point. Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagataha. Probably that Narayana is available somewhere around in this Seva. He may be a part, he may be one among you doing the Seva, or one among you taking you to the spot, or he may be one among you who may be distributing, or he may be one among who may be taking it. So generally when you say Narayana Seva, it is considered that you are feeding the entire community, entire humanity, entire world. So it is generally called Narayana Seva. So, this is Annadana. What is Annam? What is Annam? It is food. They did not say only cooked food. They said food. When you offer food, which will sustain life, that is good food, not a stale one, which creates diseases. But a good food, which is offered by anyone, he does Narayana Seva. That food need not be necessarily a cooked one. It can be biscuits, it can be bread, it can be fruits. Yes, you can purchase from somebody and do it. Even for Narayana Seva, if you want to cook food, you are not going and tilling the land and getting the paddy and removing rice and bringing it. After all, that also you are purchasing somewhere, no? You are after all purchasing those things also. Ultimately, probably you may process it and give it. When you process it, all your thoughts will go into it. That is why when you do Narayana Seva, you must be very careful. When you especially cook food, at that time everybody must be chanting some mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, Om Namah Shivaya. Some repeatedly you keep on reciting some mantra or something and keep cooking the food. Don't keep talking. When you keep talking, all that you talk will go into the food. All your feelings, thoughts, expression will go into the food, and the food what you offer is not a clean food. You may do Narayana Seva for thousands of people, But are you following this? If you follow this, then your Narayana Seva will have some credence. Otherwise, in fact, you will be harming the people. Absolutely. When you cook the food, as you cook the food, you must be very careful. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. You have to keep on saying Sarvam Krishna, Sarvam Krishna, Sarvam Krishna. Then Krishna comes and takes over. Sarvam Narayanam. When you say Narayanan comes and takes over, the entire thing, he takes care. With that sincerity and honesty, when you express it all belongs to Narayan, Swayam Narayan will come and take care. That is sure. If that is lacking, and it is only a show off, just to show off, that I am doing Narayana Seva for thousands of people or 5,000 people or 10,000 people, and putting a big banner that so-and-so is doing Narayana Seva for this, then it is not Narayana Seva. People eating it are not going to be benefited because of that. When they are not benefited and when they are affected, the karma comes to you. So you must be very careful while doing this Narayana Seva business. Even giving food to one or two people is enough. Instead of doing like this for thousands of people and carrying some ill thoughts or discussing something which is not appropriate in that place. In that place, either you have to keep reciting mantra or keep reciting Om Namo Narayana, something you keep on chanting. That vibration will go into the food. That food will be really curing many incurable diseases also. The person will not know that he is having a disease and such a disease will be cured. A person may be getting a disease, that disease will be avoided totally. A person who is already suffering due to disease, that will also go away. It depends on your strong faith in the Lord at the time of doing that seva. That's all. Of course, everybody cannot cook food. Some may purchase biscuits, some may purchase bread, there are different ways. I was seeing one day outside a Ganapati temple. A day everybody was giving Annadhanam. I don't know what day, what significance, or some fellow like me told to do Annadhanam. So everybody has brought puliyora, then Tair Sadham and all those things. They are all giving to you. There are only about 20, 30 people there sitting and they are going on giving them. How much they will eat? You tell me, suppose 30 people, 40 people are coming there and distributing. How much that fellow will eat? At best he can take one packet or he can take 2 packets. Okay, he can keep 1 packet for the afternoon. Then evening it will go stale. Finally, what will happen to all that food? It will go into the dustbin. To such people, if you give biscuits, they can keep it for 2-3 days and eat. If you give a banana, probably 1 or 2 days it will last. Bread will last at least 1-2 days. Money, best. It will last forever. As far as possible, I give money to people so that they can eat whatever they want. Why should I compel him to eat what I give? Instead of this, I will give him money. Let him eat. Somebody was telling me, no, you don't know about him. He will smoke, he will drink. I have not come here. I am not a moral police. I have not come here to correct people. Understood? Okay. He may probably smoke. 5 rupees gone in that. Another 5 rupees at least he will go and give it to his wife. She can take care of the family. Is it not? So, You can distribute. There is nothing wrong. You can give biscuits, you can give water, you can give. It's all life sustenance. And with what intention you do it is more important. The intention is more important. Some people go Kshetradanam, they go from one place to another place, they keep doing. They go to Shirdi, they do. They go to Rameswaram, they do. They go to Madurai, they do. They do in various places because they feel there they can go and do because it is all Punya Kshetram. They will get more Punyam. That is their thinking. Anywhere you do Narayana Seva, the person is completely satisfied. He is so happy. Annadata Sukhi Bhava. That blessing. You can get it in the city, you may not get it in such Punya Kshetram also. Aksharas are there in Punya Kshetram, good Aksharas are there. Even negative Aksharas keep roaming. The same thing in the cities also. Just because you go and do. One thing is in such Kshetram, there will be more people who may be wanting food. So there may be an opportunity to probably, to feed them better. You can go there and feed them because there will be more people. That's all. That can be the consideration. Here also you go outside the hospital, people are doing Gandhi hospital, railway station, there are a lot of people. You can go and distribute there also. So I don't think that distributing in Sakshetram is going to give any additional credence. As long as everything is done with sincerity and honesty, it is always good. It always is beneficial. Annadanam is good. Annam nanandayat pranova annam. Annam should not be disrespected. Suppose the person to whom you give the food, he takes the food, he smells it. It is not palatable to him. He cannot eat it. If he throws away, the papam comes to you. It is your responsibility as Annadata to see that the food is cooked properly, the food is not stale, or whatever products you give, biscuits or bread or fruits, they are not stale and all are in eatable condition. If that person throws away the food because it is not in a position, he is not in a position to eat it because it is not properly cooked, or excess salt is there, or excess karam is there. If he throws the food, the responsibility is yours. Annadanam is not a joke, please remember. As you do more Annadanam, you must become more Vinayam first. Vinayam is very important. Without Vinayam, any Annadanam done just for the sake of publicity is of no use. Nobody must know that you are doing Annadanam. In fact, that is the best way. Nobody should know also. Who should know? Nobody needs to know. Have you understood? That is the kind of Annadanam one is supposed to offer. Annam nanandayat pranova annam. It gives prana, sustenance. A person is able to live for one more day because of the food, or 2 more days because of the food. Agaso nadaha. Entire space is full of only annam. Food is not just for physical body, food is also for thoughts. What is annam? If some very good food is given for thoughts, a discourse given by a guru, it is for your thoughts. That is, food is for your thoughts. That is also annam. Understood? Not mere feeding. This is not Annadanam. Annadanam is not mere feeding alone. If a discourse is given by a guru, and if you are listening to the discourse, it is a food for your thought. That is also annadana. Not just. So, annam is a vast thing. It's a very vast expression. It's not just like that, you can't say. So, anything can be categorized as annam as long as it helps others to live life honorably, to live life with good thoughts, good thinking. So the food what you feed should induce divine thinking in a person. That is the reason. It will induce a divine thinking in a person. So the food when you feed and he takes the food, he has a lot of satisfaction because of the satisfaction of the food that has gone into the stomach. He thinks a little bit more than himself. He now thinks about a dog there. Some excess food is there that he offers to the dog. The divinity in that thinking thought came because of your food. The food went inside. He was too much satisfied with it. Once he was satisfied with it, there was some excess food. Instead of throwing it away, there was a dog, and he felt like feeding the dog. This thought to feed the dog came to his mind because of the food what you offered and because of the satisfaction what he got on account of the food. So when you offer food, make sure that it is proper in all respects. That is very, very important. So food for body, food for thought. Hope you understood what I said. Enjoy life. See you some other time.